Website speed does not matter. Regardless if you have a WordPress site, if you're a local business owner, national business owner, you have a chain, e-com store, Amazon affiliate site, website speed just doesn't matter. Unless, and that's exactly what I'm going to cover in today's video, the unless. My name is Chris Palmer, and what I want to go ahead and share with you is exactly what you need to be focused on when looking at website speed for any magnitude of different websites and businesses that are online. Now, some of the examples that I want to go ahead and share with you and point out are so you can go ahead and take a look and make sure that your website speed is going to be up to snuff and you're not wasting money and allocating budget towards increasing speed when it just doesn't matter at all. So let's not waste too much time. Let me get you directly into exactly what's important. I'll show you some examples, I'll show you some tools, and then I'll share with you exactly what you need to be looking at to make sure that your website isn't wasting budget, time, resource, energy, mental energy on stuff that doesn't matter. All right, so let's go ahead and get into that. The very first thing that I want to share with you are two tools so you can analyze your speed completely free. And those two tools that I like to use for quick analysis, and I'm not promoting them, there's no links, they're just free tools that are great. All right, so the first one is GTmetrix. If you take a look here, you can run and analyze your website, but there's an issue though. You know, it's generally searches from a particular area. Also on top of that, this is desktop. So one that I really like to use is actually webpagetest.org. What's really great about webpagetest.org is that you can actually test utilizing different phones. So whether you're using a Moto, an iPhone, an Android, it doesn't matter, right? They have Motorola's, they have Blackberries, anything that you want. That's what makes it really great is mobile. Google uses mobile first indexing. Google sends two different bots to index your pages, mobile and desktop. And this is a great way to go ahead and see your website in a mobile version and get the speed. Now, I know that there's Lighthouse and all of these other things that really focus on core vitals and all this stuff, but none of it matters unless you're slower than your leading competition. So the first thing that I want you to do is take a look at some of your primary keywords. And what you need to do is you go out. It doesn't matter what you're doing. Again, local business, affiliate, e-com, you have WordPress, Duda. It doesn't matter. Any website online, any website online, whatever your keyword. Let's say your keyword is best blenders, okay? The only way that website traffic or website speed, is going to matter is if you're slower than your competition. So you go out, you put some of your primary keywords, your secondary keywords, your locations, and you see who the top performers are. Top 2, top 3, best performer, the best websites for your SERPs. Remember, it's SERP by SERP. Your SERP might be different than a SERP for a lawyer, or your SERP might be different for a blender sale or a vacuum seller or an e-com store. Your SERP might be different. If you take a look at some of these Shopify stores, they're taking forever to load, but that's going to be completely different than a DUI attorney in Los Angeles. Keep that in mind. So there's not just, oh, your site has to load in a half a millisecond. Not if you're a Shopify store or an e-com store. Those sites are loading in 1-2 seconds. Not to put anything down, I'm just saying, don't spend too much resource and time on things that don't matter. You need to be just as fast or slightly faster than your leading competition. If you're slower, that's a problem. And here's what you need to do again. I just want to point this out and really hammer it home for you so you completely grasp this concept. I want to make sure that we're both on the same page here. All right. So again, we're searching for best blenders. We're looking at the top performers. You can make your choice if you want to do a quick analysis, that's gtmetrix.com, or if you want to do a full analysis and get more analysis, and stick with me, I'll share with you exactly what you need to be looking for. So what we're going to do is we're going to run this test. It's best blenders. I want to rank for best blenders. Who's the top performer? Top performer is TextRadar or TechRadar. So if this is one of my competition, if this is my leading competition, I want to make sure that my site is just as fast, if not faster. So what you'll do is you will run an analysis just like this. It only takes a few seconds to just double check. Again, regardless if you're a WordPress site, local website, affiliate site, e-com store, stick with me. I'm waiting for the analysis. I'm going to share with you right now exactly what you need to be looking for. There's a couple of metrics. Don't get lost in the sauce. Pay attention to a couple things. Time to first byte, your server speed. Make sure that your stuff is actually loading. First content paint, right? And you want to make sure that your core web vitals aren't completely out of whack. But other than that, if you're going out and spending tons and tons of resources on speed, you can cure tons of ailments by getting a really good non-shared host like a VPS. Maybe you buy a Droplet, right? Like a WP Engine, or maybe you're using like Azure or cloud hosting. But take a look at this. I'm going to point these things out. And what you're really looking at are these elements here. Stick with me here. I'm waiting for this. Now, if I want to rank for best blenders, you can see here that this looks bad. It's a D according to GTmetrix, but there's some very important elements that I want you to share with you. In both of these tools, you're looking at the same thing. First thing is the server response time. So this is time to first byte is the most important. How fast is the actual server? So what you'll do is you'll click on Waterfall in GTmetrix, and what you're looking for is this. Google wants your site to load in 1 second or less. So that's 1,000 milliseconds. A lightning fast website server time is 500 milliseconds. Anything under is a really good server. So you want to just double check your server load time, your time to first byte. This very first one that's up here at the top, see this where it's on the main domain? This is 39 milliseconds. This server is super fast. Again, 1,000 milliseconds is okay. 500 is fast. Anything under 500 milliseconds, you're cooking, okay? So that's the first thing. The next piece is you want to just take a look here at this content painful. Again, you want to make sure that this is under 500, okay? If it's under 1,000, that's okay too. But again, don't waste a lot of time, because if I come in here and the top performer has a D, but their content painful is 4.12 or 412. I come down here to the waterfall and I can see, okay, their server's loading at 39 seconds, but they're not loading all of the content until 412. As long as mine's loading at 400 or less, I'm good. All right. Now, again, if you want to search for different types of browsers, say you want to use a mobile browser or something along these lines, this tool is really great to get an even better analysis. You get security analysis. They do a lot more. And again, this is completely free. It's complimentary. So when you come in here, if you take a look here, I can search, look at Moto G4. I did just a quick search on my own website. You get the search from 4G. If you do this right here, they actually run it 3 times. You can set up the latency time. You can also change where you're searching from. So if your business is, on the West Coast, then get a West Coast. If you're on the East Coast, get a East Coast server, right? If you want to search mobile, great. If you want to search desktop, wonderful. You want to search tablet, go ahead. They give you these options here. But again, to go ahead and recap, the objective is to make sure that you're just as fast, if not slightly faster than the leading competition. There's no need, if the top 3 performers are loading at 1,000 milliseconds or 1 second, there's no need for my site to load at 300 milliseconds. Top performers are loading at 1,000. In this case for Blenders, the number 1 person, and we're talking about an authority site here, they have 412 milliseconds, their website loaded, the page loaded, 412. So there's no need to go out there and start, making it like super crazy fast and loading 200 milliseconds. As long as you can match, if not slightly beat and go slightly faster, you're going to be amazing. You're going to be great. You don't need to be overly obsessive over speed. It's all about the server response time right here. This very first one, you want to make sure that that's 500 milliseconds or less. But again, have at least the same time as your leading competition, if not slightly less. The 2 tools are GTmetrix and also webpagetest.org. My name is Chris Palmer. If you have any questions related to SEO, website speed, WordPress SEO, Shopify SEO, pretty much anything at all, never hesitate. Always feel free. Go ahead and ask me anything that you want. I'm always happy to help you out, and I always look forward to seeing you in the next
website SEO. Speed just doesn't matter. Video. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.